Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am now recording this third review as we speak. I just got done recording Backrooms and Obsession, and today it's going to be Passenger. Now, in my last review I talked about how movie trailers always show the whole movie, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're showing everything. Like, leave some excitement, leave some mystery, leave some secrets and stuff. Obsession did great on their trailer, and I think the first Passenger trailer did a good job on not really showing everything. They just showed you like bits and pieces of what it was. When did I see that movie? I think I saw it the week it came out. I'm not completely sure. I know it was on a Thursday. If I'm seeing a movie by myself, I'm seeing it on a Thursday after work. Okay? I prefer to see my movies like that. 9 times out of 10, I don't want to be around a huge crowd because movie etiquette is absolute dog steaming fucking shit, and you guys fucking suck who have horrible movie etiquette, and you guys should just, go away. But I saw a lot of people didn't really like Passenger. They kept saying it was like, what did they say? It was predictable. And what I have to say to that, like, isn't all horror movies kind of predictable because it's horror? I don't know, but I have to say I enjoyed it. I was entertained, I was having a good time, and I think it's because the couple stay together. You know, in horror movies how the girl is always seeing the shit and something's always happening to the girl, and the boyfriend or the significant other doesn't see the shit, and they're like, oh, you're crazy, I don't see it, and they end up dying. That didn't happen in this movie. Okay? The boyfriend was not an idiot to me. Honestly, the characters didn't even get on my nerves. They were like normal, and they were like in love, and I enjoyed that because they fucking stuck together. It wasn't no bullshit of, oh, we're just gonna kill the boyfriend because, he's just an idiot and whatever. They stuck together. And I think more horror movies with couples like that should have that type of ending where you survive and you beat the thing. But Passenger is, oh my gosh, Passenger is this movie about going on road trips and how people apparently disappear all the time on road trips. It was a high number of people that disappear on road trips, and this couple, honestly, I don't even remember their names. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should have looked up their names before, but whatever. I saw it weeks ago. But this couple is going on a road trip, but apparently the boyfriend, he wants to live like that nomad life where you're just always traveling from place to place, and you have an RV camper, and you just live on the lam or live what the fuck you want to live. The girl, apparently she was bounced from foster home to foster home, so she wants like a stable home to live and wants to get married and have kids. And she is a fiance, so they are eventually going to get married. But yeah, it is a predictable movie. I thought it was shot really well. It didn't annoy me. The story was basic as it can get. But it was a cool movie. It was fine. It wasn't anything extravagant or anything like, oh my gosh, this was so good. Like, I liked the movie. It was fine. I wasn't bored. I was entertained. I did think there were parts that were funny. Now, is this something that I could have waited for streaming on? Of course. But me being me, if I'm not doing anything on a Thursday and nobody wants to see this movie with me, then I'm just going to go spend a little $12 and go see the freaking movie. Why not? I'm not doing anything. But it was creepy. It would make me side-eye going on road trips, obviously, especially at night. And this is why you never stop to help people or hitchhikers or none of that shit at all, because bad shit can happen to you like it happened to this couple. Of course, it was some demon shit. Duh. But my whole thing, what was her name? Hold on. I actually took notes on this one. Maddie and Tyler. I don't know why I didn't remember the name, because the guy, of course, had the same name as me. And I think that's so funny when characters be having the same name as me. But I hate it because if it's a guy and they're just assholing, murderous, bullshit, shitty characters, I'm like, oh no, why do you have my name? That sucks. Yeah, but Maddie and Tyler leave their life in New York to go on a road trip, and they've been at it for about maybe like a couple months now. And Maddie, apparently she doesn't believe in religion. They didn't really explain why, but it kind of like was obvious by the way Tyler would put up the saint. Was it Saint Christopher? I think it was Saint Christopher. But yeah, um, he put up the Saint Christopher necklace to protect them from everything, and come to find out, of course, that hurts the demon, because apparently the demon pretended to be a priest when Christopher and him were in the woods, and Christopher realized that he was a demon. You know, and the demon is scared of him. Yeah, that's what they basically said. Also, of course, characters make dumbass mistakes. Like, there's this chick named Diane who was like a nomad. I'm saying nomad. I don't know what the fuck they were, but I'm going to assume nomad. That basically told them, don't drive at night. Don't stop for anything and just keep going, because I called it a demon hobo because it looked like a fucking demon hobo, but apparently he was a priest. I thought they did really good with like the way they were shooting it, certain angles and certain things that they would do. Like, there was this part where Tyler was looking for the keys, and you see like this tree log stump thing that's huge that he's by, and you're sitting here like, oh, well, something's obviously gonna happen with that. And it, like, the way they panned and it turned into the demon hobo, it was actually pretty cool. It was a standard normal movie, to be honest. It could have went straight to streaming. So it wasn't a bad movie. It was just an okay movie. I wasn't bored. It was fine. Of course, they didn't explain certain things, but I mean, I think it was only like an hour and a half or something. And of course, at the end, they did feed and exorcise the demon in the St. Christopher Church. And it ends with the couple basically just fighting the demon. I mean, I can see why people didn't like this movie, because it was predictable, you know, but at the same time, it's an original idea. And that's what I can appreciate, because we're getting so many movies that are just remakes or turning an anime or video game something into a movie. It's no one's original idea that they came up with on their own. They just woke up and said, oh, I want to remake this. No, this person woke up and said, I want to make my own movie. You know, like I said, I enjoyed that aspect. I honestly thought the movie was fine. It was entertaining. It wasn't as gory as I would want it to be. But not every movie has to be gory or whatever, but that's just what I like, you know. I like the blood, I like the violence, the brutality, and it had some violence and some gore, but it wasn't anything crazy to where you're like, oh my gosh, I can't watch this because I'm a pussy. It doesn't have that, so I'd wait until streaming at this point. Honestly, I think I feel like it's already on digital, to be honest. So, I could see it being on a streaming service in a couple of months before spooky season. But honestly, I would be nice. I would give this a 7 out of 10. Being like, I give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah, it was an okay movie. It was mediocre. I mean, some parts dragged, some story parts dragged, things weren't explained, but of course, I mean, that's how movies be. But if you saw the movie, let me know what you thought about it. There's more movies that I need to see. The next movie I'm seeing is actually I'm taking my mom to see Masters of the Universe, and that's next week. And I'm taking my partner to see Scary Movie 6. I don't think Scary Movie 6 is going to be good because you people are now so sensitive to everything, and it's so annoying. That's how the world is, like, especially Gen Z. Y'all just are so sensitive to everything, and yeah, y'all are gonna make it insufferable. But at the same time, I just think it isn't gonna be funny because it's been a long time. But yeah, if you saw Passenger, let me know what you thought about in the comments below. And if you're gonna go see it or wait until streaming, I will say go see it in matinee, because why not? But I hope you guys have a good morning, night, or evening whenever you're watching this. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And let me know what else you would like me to review. I do want to start reviewing TV shows. I am watching From right now. I binge watched the 2 seasons. I'm on season 3, but I kind of want to wait until season 4 is done so that I can just binge all 2. But yeah, have a good day, guys.